everyone. Good afternoon, family, friends, staff, honored guests, and my fellow graduates. I'm honored to be standing in front of you to celebrate our graduating classes, memories, and accomplishments. Thank you for being here today. To begin our program, we are proud to feature Deborah Ayala Garcia performing the Star Spangled Banner, followed by our chamber choir seniors performing Lift Every Voice and Sing. Please rise as you are willing and able and remove your caps in honor of these performances.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
please be seated? Proud parents, dedicated teachers, staff, and of course, the incredible class of 2025. Welcome. We are so excited to have you here as we gather to celebrate all the class of 2025 has achieved. Like the phases of the moon, our journey through education is highlighted through the periods of growth, transformation, and illumination. When we started here, our periods of personality and greatness were waiting to be revealed, just like the new moon. But as years passed, we continue to grow and began to shine. We now stand here, fully illuminated in the full moon phase of our time here at Wilde Lake, ready to leave high school memories behind and take on the next phase of our lives. Graduation is a time to celebrate our achievements, our challenges, and our traditions. In the spirit of celebrating tradition, before we move forward with today's celebration, I have an important announcement to make. All year long, our school mascot has cheered from the sidelines, hyped up pep rallies, and mysteriously appeared at school events. Many of you asked or tried to discover just who is behind the mask. Well, it's time to reveal one of the people that brought Wally to life this year. This senior mascot was none other than Sam Brady. Let's give Sam another round of applause for helping bring our school spirit to life this year. And now, some wise words from your class of 2025 Wildcat.
Hello, class of 2025. Thank you all so much for loving the Wildcat as much as I do. Even though I'll never forget what the inside of that suit smelled like, I'll also never forget what being a part of this community felt like. While keeping this a secret was hard, I'm so glad I got to do it, and I'm excited to see it live on in the classes to come. But now that we have revealed Wally the Wildcat as our first distinguished guest, we would now like to introduce the true distinguished guests that are here with us today on stage. The Honorable Dr. Calvin Ball, Howard County Executive. Dr. Lin Feng Chen, Board of Education of Howard County. Ms. Jennifer Swickard Mallow, member of the Board of Education of Howard County and parent of Wilde Lake alumni. Mr. James Obasiolu, student member of the Board of Education of Howard County.
Mr. William J. Barnes, Superintendent, Howard County Public School System. Mr. Michael C. Brown, Principal, Wilde Lake High School. The Honorable Dr. Clarence Lamb, Maryland State Senator. The Honorable Miss Jessica Feldmark, Maryland State Delegate. The Honorable Dr. Terry L. Hill, Maryland State Delegate and Wilde Lake High School alumni.
The Honorable Miss Deb Young, member of Howard County Council. Mr. Cornell Brown, Chief Operating Officer. Ms. Jennifer Robinson, Chief of Schools. Mr. Robert Motley, Director of High Schools. Mr. Dwayne Williams, Principal, Homewood Center.
Ms. Yvonne Jackson, Assistant Principal, Wilde Lake High School. Miss Amy Archibald, class sponsor of class of 2025. Mr. Miles Blount, class sponsor of the class of 2025. Miss Amy Scheinhorn, class sponsor of the class of 2025.
For our student reflection, we welcome Jordan Chimity to the podium. Following Jordan's address, we will enjoy a performance by Sophie Crossland, performing My Days by Ingrid Michaelson.
One moment. Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. I am deeply honored to speak with you on this long-awaited day to celebrate the tremendous accomplishments each and every one of us has achieved. For a moment, think back to the first time you ever cooked or baked something. Maybe it was an easy bake oven treat, a boxed cake, or instant ramen. The result probably wasn't perfect, but the process taught you something. Navigating high school was the same, only you started without a recipe. Our first day, we were amateur chefs, blindly walking the red brick road of Main Street, perplexed at the even and odd classroom structure. We held our cooking utensils in one hand and our personalities in another, testing out different recipes of clubs and friends, trying to find a perfect mix. Sophomore year, we gained flavor. This year was a year of trial and error. Whether you tried out for new sports, navigated challenging courses, or explored different clubs. By 10th grade, we had not perfected our dishes yet, but we are more familiar with our kitchen and now equipped with even more ingredients. Now, for some, junior year is when the kitchen caught fire. Suddenly, we became upperclassmen, and trial and error wasn't enough. Everything mattered. Every service hour, every grade, every choice we made. We didn't know what we were doing, but we were forced to either figure it out or stay at home sick and figure it out the next day instead. Whether we liked it or not, we had to start thinking about our final dish. By senior year, our aprons were hanging half off, our faces splattered in the batter of exhaustion, and our favorite ingredient, now caffeine. We stopped following the recipe altogether and started cooking from memory, utilizing every lesson born from triumphs and tragedies that came before. Though it's easy to focus on the end, let's honor what we've survived. 4 years of those treacherous 3-story stairs. 4 years of blood, sweat, and tears. 4 years of mixing, burning, and adjusting until we finally completed our dish. It's not perfect, but it's ours. Now, we can check off high school from our recipe book and turn the page to something new, a page only you can title. I hope you leave today hungry for a future filled with growth, challenges, and endless possibilities. Throughout everything, know that you already have the recipe of high school mastered. So, as we leave the Wilde Lake kitchen and head into the world, remember, you hold the recipe for what lies ahead, and the world is waiting for your masterpiece. Thank you.
am I going? Is it somewhere that I want to go? And when I get there, is that where happy is? Or is it somewhere I already know? Sometimes I feel like I cry without a noise. Sometimes I feel like somebody chose my choice. I have to run away. I have to sit and stay. I want to live a life where I'm allowed to say that I'm proud of the way that I spend my days. I can feel something growing. It is small, but it's shifting the ground. When I was younger, I could hear it, but it's back. It's my sound. Sometimes I feel like I lost my only voice, but then I realize only I can choose my choice. I have to run away. I have to sit and stay. I want to live a life where I'm allowed to say that I'm proud of the way that I spend my days these days. All we ever really get are days to dream and days to lose. I just need to choose my time. I have to run away. I have to stay. I want to live a life where I am proud to say that I followed my joy. I followed my heart. I lived this one wild life. I ripped it apart. I pushed through the corners with no apologies. And finally I can say I know the way. I'll say that I loved the way that I spent my
Now, we would like to welcome Antonio Clay Hardy for our keynote address. Antonio's address will be followed by Shayna Bullock, Nina Edmonds, and Quincy McCoy with their step performance titled Farewell, Class of 2025.
To the esteemed parents, family, friends, distinguished guests, and most of all, the unstoppable class of 2025, welcome and thank you guys for being here today. When I first sat down to write this speech, my goal was incredibly simple: to make you all laugh. I pictured sharing stories and memories that would have us all keeled over in tears of joy. But as I reflected more deeply on what today truly represents, I realized something. We often use laughter to mask our fear. We joke to keep things light, to push away the uncertainty of a fast approaching future. But while laughter can distract us for a moment, it is hope that gives us the strength to move forward. What we need most today is not just laughter, it's hope. Hope to me is not just an emotion. It's not just a passive feeling. Hope to me is a verb. It lives within the actions we take because we believe in something greater. And if there's one thing that has brought this group to this moment today, it's the actions behind our hope. It's the hope of our ancestors who dreamed that the roads they paved for us would be wide enough and long enough for us to be whoever and whatever we wanted to be. The hope of our parents who held us as newborns and envisioned a future brighter than their own. The hope of our teachers who believed that with the right guidance we could truly go out and change the world. And now the hope that we ourselves must carry. The hope that will shape the future we build for generations yet unborn. I once heard that silence is the residue of fear that lies within us. But if there's one thing I know, after spending 4 long but memorable years with each and every one of you, it's this: we are anything but fearful. We are bold. We are leaders. We speak up, we stand tall, and we rise to meet every challenge. We are our ancestors' wildest dreams and our parents' answered prayers. And so as we step beyond the walls of Wilde Lake and into a world that too often tries to tell us who we can't be and where we can't go, let us remember this: our dreams are not defined by the struggles of today, but by the hope that we carry into tomorrow. Each of us in this room has a responsibility to honor those whose dreams have guided us to this moment today, and to always, I mean always, burn brightly the torch of hope as only graduates of Wilde Lake can. Thank you and congratulations. Until the end of STEP's performance. Thank you.
Attention! Nina, are you ready?
Thank you to all of our amazing speakers and performers. I am now honored to introduce our esteemed guest, Dr. Calvin Ball. The Honorable Dr. Calvin Ball is a Maryland native and a resident of Columbia for more than 20 years. He made history as the youngest council chairperson and first African-American county executive in Howard County history. He is an innovative leader who remains dedicated to ensuring our communities are safe, strong, and accessible for all. Howard County continues to be a regional, national, and global leader as County Executive Ball continues to champion education, environmental conservation, economic development, the health and well-being of our residents, and investments in public safety. Please join me in welcoming County Executive Dr. Calvin Ball.
Good afternoon. We can do better than that. Good afternoon. In Still I Rise, Maya Angelou writes, "You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise." High school graduation marks a significant milestone in every young person's life. A rite of passage, it is the ending of one chapter and the beginning of a new book in life. To the families and friends of our graduates, you did it. Through your love, belief, and steadfast, nurturing support, you have helped these young people sitting before us today, anxiously awaiting to flip their tassels, complete this chapter in their lives. You have helped them rise. Your investment in their education and their future has been truly remarkable, and we are absolutely thrilled to see their achievements and honored to celebrate this special day with you. Best wishes for your graduates' next chapter, and from one parent to another, as they say, the tassel is worth the hassle. To our educators, thank you for your dedication, guidance, and unwavering support that you have shown these young people through the years. Your wisdom and mentorship have helped shape their academic journey and future, and made a lasting impact on their education and life. You've helped them grow as a person, inspired them to believe in themselves and their dreams, and you have helped them rise. Thank you for all that you've done and continue to do for our students. And finally, to our graduates, Wildcats. As you prepare to ink the final lines of your public education chapter here at Howard County Public Schools, please accept my sincerest congratulations on this momentous achievement. You've done it. You have written your way through the trials and tribulations of high school life and turned them into triumphs. I know you will take all that you've learned and gained these past years to overcome challenges, conquer obstacles, and achieve great things as you leave your mark on this world and make it better. Congratulations, Wilde Lake High School class of 2025. Best wishes in your next chapter, and know that you are loved and you will continue to rise.
Thank you, Dr. Ball. It is now my honor to introduce our principal, Mr. Michael C. Brown. Mr. Brown joined us at the start of the school year after 6 years as principal of Winters Mill High School in Carroll County. While Wilde Lake class of 2025 only had 1 year to get to know Mr. Brown, in that time, he established himself as a leader, a mentor, a cheerleader, and a key part of our Wilde Lake family. We know that Mr. Brown will continue honoring the traditions that the class of 2025 established during our years, here like Wally the Wildcat, and continue to inspire the following classes to create their own. Please join me in welcoming our principal, Mr. Brown.
All right. Hold on for a second. I'm looking for my speech. I can go off the cuff, but I don't think anybody in here wants that. Good evening, Wildcat family. Before I go any further, I must take a moment to thank those who have helped to make this senior year so memorable. To our senior class advisors, Mr. Blount, Ms. Archibald, and Ms. Scheinhorn, thank you for your tireless dedication and leadership. And to all of our amazing staff members who play key roles in organizing the many senior celebrations throughout the year, I say thank you. Your love and effort have made this journey unforgettable. A special thank you as well to Jordan and Antonio for your powerful words today. Your speeches will live on, not only in our memories, but in the hearts of your classmates. I know the class of 2025 deeply appreciates your efforts to make this moment meaningful. To the class of 2025, thank you. As the new principal this year, I didn't know what to expect. But from day one, you welcomed me not as a stranger, but as family. You showed me what the Wildcat Way truly means: community, pride, resilience, and heart. One of my first memories of Wilde Lake High School was joining a community circle with several of you. In that moment, I didn't just hear your words, I felt your commitment. Your love for this school, your vision for its future, and strength of your class told me one thing loud and clear. Wilde Lake didn't just need my leadership, I needed you. Over the past year, I've watched you rise. You've earned spots at places like Dartmouth, Notre Dame, Morehouse, Harvard, and West Point. You've performed on the field, on the stage, and in the classroom. And beyond accolades, it's your character that impressed me most. You're graduating into a world that is changing rapidly, one that will demand your adaptability, your innovation, and your courage. And I know this: you're not just ready for the challenge, you are the answer to that challenge. This class, the class of 2025, is bold. You don't wait for permission to lead. You lift each other up, you speak out, you show up, And that's exactly what our world needs right now. As you leave Wilde Lake, I want you to remember this. Wherever you go, lead with love. Let your purpose guide you more than pressure. And never forget the grounded roots that you have here at the lake. To the parents and families, thank you for trusting us to be a part of your child's journey. And to the staff and teachers, thank you for pouring into students day in and day out. Class of 2025, you are the legacy. You are the leaders, and you will be the light. Congratulations, Wildcats. Ms. Swickert Mello and also Mr. Barnes, as principal of Wilde Lake High School, I hereby certify that the graduates seated before you have met all the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Howard County Public School System and the Maryland State Department of Education. They are eligible to receive a Maryland High School diploma, a certificate of completion, certificate of attendance, or certificate of achievement. Congratulations, class of 2025. Sam will now invite Mr. Barnes to make a few remarks, followed by greetings from our Board of Education member, Ms. Jennifer Swickert Mello. I'll then be back to share a few directions for our diploma distribution process.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. As superintendent of the Howard County Public School System, Bill Barnes has prioritized the development of a new strategic direction for the school system, establishing a collective commitment to being a great school system for all. He is a dedicated educator who has committed his entire career to enhancing educational outcomes for all students. Superintendent Barnes has demonstrated his commitment to including families and communities as critical partners of a student's development. Superintendent Barnes is passionate about collectively building a legacy of excellence in Howard County that empowers and prepares every student to fearlessly pursue their dreams. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Barnes.
Well, good afternoon, Wildcats. Let's give your principal a big round of applause one more time, please. And the first time I heard about Mr. Brown was through a conversation I had at coffee when I was meeting with your other principal who's in attendance, Miss Marcy Leonard. Let's give her a round of applause. You are fortunate class to have such two amazing and dedicated leaders committed to your journey. And so good afternoon, formally graduates, families, guests, educators, and everyone in attendance and watching online as we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates, those accomplishments they've already achieved, and those accomplishments I'm excited to celebrate as they achieve them in the future. And speaking of the future, to those sitting behind these graduates, I gotta tell you, I'm looking right into the eyes and the minds and the souls of our future, and our future looks very, very bright. As I reviewed the achievements from this class, several highlights stood out to me. For example, the boys' varsity soccer team became county champions. And the girls' varsity soccer and varsity basketball teams became regional champions. Two of our students were awarded the prestigious Questbridge Scholars Award, and what did they get? They earned a 4-year full ride to the colleges of their choice. And the Wildcat graduating class of 2025 celebrates and boasts the 29 AP scholars, 1 National Merit Scholarship finalist, as well as students, as Mr. Brown said, are going to all sorts of distinguished institutions, notably Morehouse, Harvard, and West Point. Congratulations. You should be proud of all the accomplishments that have been achieved individually, but also be proud of the grit and determination you've demonstrated throughout this school year as a class. And you didn't get here alone, and you know that. And so I want to express my appreciation for everyone here today and those watching in, including and especially your parents and guardians, your school staff, family members and friends, and the leaders and other staff who couldn't be here today who have supported you on your journey. There are so many people who've had a hand in your success, and we are all here today as your biggest cheerleaders. As I was preparing for today, I thought about my own senior year, which was really like back in the 1900s. It was a long time ago. Anybody else go to school in the 1900s? No, just me, just me. There was a poster next to my desk in Miss Romanowski's English 12 classroom, and that poster has stuck with me today. The poster featured a poem from Ralph Waldo Emerson, and it was titled, "To Laugh Often and Much." In the poem, Emerson offers an alternative definition for what it means to succeed in life. And as an assignment in that class, I had to write a summary of that poem, tying Emerson's definition of success to my own ideas and thoughts at that time. And here's what I wrote. I wrote, "To be successful, I need to laugh often and enjoy as many moments as I can while surrounding myself with people that I enjoy spending time with. That I need to be genuine, honest, and caring to every person that I meet and work hard to find the best in others along the way. I need to earn the respect of my most honest critics through kindness and competency, and eliminate those from my inner circle who do not have my best interest at heart. And finally, try to live every day in a way that leaves the world in a better place, because success in part is knowing that even one life has breathed easier because I have lived." And as a student, a teacher, a father, and now as a superintendent, those are markers of success that live with me every day. They serve to guide my decisions, have kept me grounded, and ensure that my priorities don't stray from what's most important. And what's most important is you. So to the class of 2025, I say, go make your mark. Don't be a passenger in your life, be the driver. Laugh often, be honest, be kind, and do something every day that makes our world a better place. Embrace those virtues and you will open doors and generate opportunities and success. And to those who have helped you to this point in your journey, we will sit back and applaud you as we watch you take flight. Congratulations, Wildcats.
Graduating Wildcats, I am Jennifer Swickard Mallow, a member of the Board of Education. On behalf of the board, I bring greetings and congratulations. This year, I have struggled to find the right words in our turbulent times. So, using Google as my guide, I found the following. At its core, a graduation speech does three big things. 1, it honors the past. 2, it speaks to the present. 3, it lights the path ahead. Okay, I can work with that framework. Honoring the past. You did it. You worked hard, struggled, endured, fought, studied, regurgitated facts and figures, thought deeply, and most importantly, spoke your truth. Perhaps you worked a job in addition to going to school, braved the grueling pace of practices and matches in your sports team on top of homework, wondered how much you could sleep, how much sleep you could sacrifice in order to keep up with the pace of accelerated classes. Simply put, you persevered, and you made it to today. What was step 2? Oh yes, I need to speak about the present. This is a day of praise, acknowledgement, high fives, and happiness. Your family's smiles will speak volumes about the relief and the pride that you have given them. Thank them. Thank your teachers and your support system for all they have done to get you here to today. Choose to feel your joy about earning this milestone of success. And now back to our guide, Google. Past, yep, did it. Present, done. Hope those weren't too tense. Had to throw in a Bob joke for you. Too tense, past, present. Okay, so now we move on to your future. Your path ahead may be community college, joining the military, being employed in a full-time job, raising children, or going to a 4-year college. You can be successful today and through all of your tomorrows if you hold tight to the values that Wilde Lake has given you. Simply, you got this. So now, parents, friends, family, guests, please stand if you are able. Please join me in giving these students a rousing congratulations as they get ready to walk across the stage. We want to hear you at the lakefront, over at the lake, because they did it. Your families are proud, and you can hear it in every hoop and holler. And you may be seated. Principal Brown, your students are ready to graduate. Let's get them up here.
All right, just a couple of things, reminders. As our first group of graduates make their way backstage, we wanted to let you all know that we first want to recognize our seniors who are children or school employees, and then our Wildcat moms. We will continue in alphabetical order by last name, followed by our student performers and class council members at the very end of the diploma process. Seniors, after you exit the stage down the center steps, you will turn right to collect your envelope with our amazing student services team, and then you will return to your seat. Audience members, we are so glad you are here with us today to celebrate these amazing members of the Wilde Lake class of 2025. We know you will be feeling deep pride when your student's name is called. However, we ask that you hold your applause so that the next family can hear when their student's name is read. Once again, congratulations, and now let's celebrate all of our class of 2025 members.
Ms. Swickard Mallow, please allow the following Howard County Public School System staff members to award their children's diplomas. Candace Beasley, Bryant Woods Elementary School. Bradley Edward Beasley. Hillary Henderson, Wilde Lake High School, James Stephen Board. Naisha Feliciano Brown, Guilford Park High School, Cole Grace Brown. Penelope Winter Brown. Amy Davis Hall, Homewood Center. Afton Quinn Davis. Melanie Facciano, Central Office. Christopher Anthony Facciano. Alice Normando, Stevens Forest Elementary School. Louis Félix Gauthier. Anne Marie Goforth, Longfellow Elementary School. Victoria Kathleen Goforth. Melanie Singleton, Talbot Springs Elementary School. Mackay Tyron Gunter. Jennifer Caceres, Northfield Elementary School. Khalil Joel Johnson Caceres. Jamie Lee, Deep Run Elementary School. Savannah Silva Lee. Bindu Aji, Wild Lake High School. Neha Miriam. Krista Harvey, Jeffers Hill Elementary School. Molly Rose McCormick. Amanda McKenna, Homewood Center. Caleb John Hitchcock McKenna. Eric Myers, Long Reach High School, and Sandra Myers, Reservoir High School. Colin Charles Myers. Deborah Slater, Swansfield Elementary School. Liam Glenwood Slater. Jen Wilson, Wild Lake High School. Caroline Hope Sorensen. Andrea Sykes, Central Office. Lauren Diane Sykes. Jackie Benz, Wilde Lake Middle School, Ryan Philip Vernon. Miriam Walter, Wilde Lake High School, Benjamin Ross Walter. Vanita Whitfield, Northfield Elementary School, Gregory Lynn Whitfield II. Jason Wright, Fulton Elementary School, Naya Lisette Woodridge Perez. Soad Victoria Borjas Perdomo. Anaya Jordan Cotton. Shayana Jemiah Daly. Tanya Alexandra Rivera Aragon. Destiny Nicole Stone. Ana Esther Torres Cruz. Rodney Christopher Emery.
Elizabeth Nana Abena Droa Addy. David Adetunji Adepoju. Sharon Mayasore Adeyemi. Malik Kian Atkins. Christian Earl Serna Allen. Jennifer Alicia Alvarado Linares. José Efraín Alvarenga Guerra. Kamaya Danielle Anderson. Miles Abrahams Anderson. Melanie Isela Arevalo Laguan. Minahil Afsif. Oritzi Moyowa Jason Ayumike. Maria Ann Christy Bazil. Harper Grace Benfer. Jordan Olivia Bennett. Bryce Gary Weisberger. Caleb Anim Boateng. Karen Danessa Bonilla Elias. Daxton Mikhail Borja. Michelle Catherine Bukanov. Noah Rashawn Brazil. Jacob Anthony Brown. Jasmine Dominique Brown. Mason Samuel DeGrace Brown. Sebastian Esau Brown.
James Edward Brown. Tatiana Lavea Bryant. Talik Antonio Butler. Nicolas Calva. Austin George Campbell. Glenda Maricela Campos Romero. Christian Israel Canales. Axel Gael Carranza Silas. Isabella Joyce Chamberlain. Terrell Lamont Clark Jr. Nicholas Ramir Colbert. Victoria Giselle Contreras Valles. Cameron Alexis Kaur. Deshaun William Davis. Eduardo Javier Del Cid. Shivansh Dingra. Reynard Eugene Donaldson Jr. Linnell Desiree Doswa. Emma Elise Doyle. Ava Madeline Duquin. Kyle Sade Ellis. Zamir Ellis. Xavier Jeremiah Exantis. Nichelle Lamija Marie Delore Farrar. Sharon Giselle Fernandez Castellanos. Nina Sofia Fica. Evan Michael Figueroa.
Christina Noel Ford. Kamari Imani Fret. Benjamin Howell Fry. Kamira Anaya Gaither. Jaden Quinn Gallagher. Roscoe Raxis Grader. Kyle Allen Greenfield. Thomas Lawrence Groen. Jamal Antonio Grosvenor. Grayson Mark Gunderson. Christopher Kofi Hagan. Jasmine Nardia Harriet. John Wesley Harrison. Elijah Glenn Hay. Jack Francis Healy. Cynthia Whitney Hefner. Samuel Feld Helicki. Benaiah Michael Hendrickson. Jefferson Gilberto Hernandez Diaz. Liam Charles Hoagland. Drew Michael Holliday. Jack Robert Holliday. DeAndre Lamonte Donnell Hoskins. Connor William Hoy.
Josiah Navon Heisen. Khalid Rahman Ibrahim. Caden Cecil Jacobs. Dakota Angelique James. Michael Ethan James. Caden Jamari Jessup. Diana Sofia Jimenez Guerrero. Wesley Kyle Johnson IV. Molly Elizabeth Jones. Sophia Noni Julian. Bria Kenya Kagwema. Emmanuel Sintayo Kedanu. Lauren Che Yoon Kim. Ramel Alexander Kirksey. Emily Tang Kiv. Brian Edwards Knornstrild. Keenan Wayne Converman. Dimitri Eli Lachaud. Galvin Sedese La. Jean Curvins Lamotte. Ian Timothy Lander. Kyan Devon Lang.
Jocelyn Lara Mejia. Moise Fizde La Rose. Anna Michelle Lassen. Jaya Moselle Lestraps. Alan Brad Lee. Alexa Jade Litherio. Timmy Liu. Makai Brieja Locklear. Marcus Anthony Maddox Jr. Eden Grace Malay Lucas. Axel Javier Mancia. Amy Vanessa Manzanares Perez. Colin Daniel McGinnis. Dejanay Marie McLaughlin Smith. Damian Alonso Middleton Jr. Nerlin Mikhailov. Mackenzie Leon Miles. Omari Harrington Morency. Clara Jocelyn Moreno Mejia. Madison Nalay Morgan. Aisha Alejandra Morillo Natera. Allison Lynn Morse. Sienna Rose Mullican.
Arye Ellis Rennie Murphy. Liba Muskin. Rina Mustafa Hassan. Aurora Nawabi. Harriet Simyao Nebus. Sionowit Samuel Nagash. Jasmine Yvonne Nelson. Trent Josiah Knoll. Dakara Maria Norris. Natalie Michelle Noyes. Asha and Lisa Oseel. Toluwalashe Emmanuel Olatunji Aliwo. Ryan Edward Olney. Relia Apeke Amatosho. Amaralake Grace Onyi. Tatiana Jimena Oriana Lopez. Alexander Ortiz Tapia. Kofi Kwarteng Osai. Kajo Abni Owusu Bwampong. Sarah Daphne Peng. Ethan Nicholas Parris. Addison Noel Parrish. Vutsal Rajesh Patel. Jackson Michael Payne. Delenia Estefany Perez Mendoza. Elizabeth Perez Rivas.
Alec Zachary Perkins. Deshaun Kyrie Powell. Brian Carter Putman. Connor Michael Rafferty. Kimberly Yasmin Ramirez Portillo. Darwin Josue Ramos Amaya. Majesty Naraya Dolores Rawlings. Jabria Lee Reddick. Ingrid Abigail Retana Flores. Ruth Abigail Reyes Ramirez. Diana Reza. Erasmo Riggin. Jonathan Josue Rivas Gomez. Anastasia Marie Rizas. Cody Roberts. Emmanuel Roderick Wesley Rodriguez. Diego Gabriel Rosa Castaneda. Ethan Adam Ruffner. Tara Sadigian. Jason Adiburi Saibu. Hafsa Mohammed Shoaib. Andrea Jane Sakura. Trinity Ann Smith. Hiva Sohail. Amber Sorensen.
Brianne McKell Sparks. Sherrod Vincent Sparks. Asa Clifton Squire. Anais Jaquan St. Clair. Amir Joshua Stewart. Glendon Nicholas Stuck. Baraket Tewadros. Bethia Shaju Tatil. Ainsley Bean Torres. Diana Elianet Torres Mata. Jordan Alexa Traeger. Jacob Ethan Tucker. Adugo Winifred Ugochukwu. Taylor Haley Weddington. Mackenzie Mary Wilkerson. Elizabeth Olukemi Damilola Williams. Jeremiah Williams. Joshua Rule Wright. Shai Amadi Wiley. Catherine Eileen Yerish. Christopher Samuel Young.
Deborah Belén Ayala García. Shayna Lynn Bullock. Matthew Cho. Sophie Ann Crossland. Tiffany Kim Duong. Angela Elizabeth Echegoyen Cedillos. Gabriel Xander Gray. Justin Jamin Lima Solis. Quincy Taylor McCoy. Kiamora Zure Medlock. Sabrina Carter Yasutake.
Rachel Nana Akua Akia. Jeffrey Samuel Bonilla Garcia. Rihanna Cottrell Brooks. Sam Emil Brady. Elizabeth Yujung Cho. Kennedy Chanel Day. Lillian May Droney. Molly Clancy Egan. Hudson Nathaniel Flowers. Antonio Clay Hardy. Sarah Casey. Scarlett Rose Lopez. Logan Riley Payton. William Odoresme Rome. Kayla Raquel Timmons. Jordan Tadiwa Jaimedi. Nina Ray Edmonds. Jane Titsi Monda. James Thomas Scheidel. Autumn Renee Wilkerson.
Graduates, to signify our crossing over from high school to the next chapter of your lives, please join us in moving your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.
Thank you.